What's good, sneaker freaks? It's your girl, Ted the Money Mogul, aka Teddy, and I'm back at y'all again with another banger for the channel. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to properly detach your soles from your uppers using a few different methods. We'll walk through them all together, but I'm going to be using one in particular, and I just like this one just because I can kind of control how much heat I'm putting to the shoe. But we'll get into details of that further in the video. We have some patent leather scuffing, so we'll walk through how you can repaint patent leather and keep it nice and shiny, like on the traditional 11s here. And then we have some scuffing here in this soft midsole area, which just happens a lot on Jordan 11s, and we'll walk through how you can kind of smoothen that out without having to paint or replace the midsole altogether. So enough of me yapping. Let's get to it.
They like verse, why you mad? I'ma just keep this shit real, cause they ain't respecting the skills, and I'm in the trap with the product for real. I had to go trap for a meal, so I'ma go chop up a meal. I had to go chop up a meal, so I be trafficking for real. Hey, they like verse, why you mad, huh? I'ma just keep this shit real, cause they ain't respecting the skills, and I'm in the
Alright, so we finally got the shoe taken apart. Again, so there's three separate methods you can use to do this. You can use the steam method, which is when you just take a boiling pot of hot water, you just hover the shoe over the steam, and you allow the heat and the steam to do its thing. That method is very tedious. It is one of my favorites, though. It's not very quick. It takes a long time to get done. But, eventually the glue does go ahead and melt. And it's really best for just removing, if you want to remove this from this. It's not necessarily good to use that to do the whole thing. It doesn't work as well. But it's pretty good if you're just trying to remove the ice from, the midsole here. That works pretty well. The steam method works well for that. Another method you can use is your heat gun. Again, the heat gun is the same concept, right? So you're just taking the heat gun and you're just kind of applying heat to the entire sole of the shoe. You know, I like to go piece by piece just so I can monitor how much heat I'm actually putting to the midsole as well as the outer sole, just so I don't suffer from any heat damage or shrinkage or anything like that. But it gradually go ahead and melts, and then I just go ahead and, you know, peel it piece by piece so I don't have any ripping. And then another method is the acetone method. So the acetone method works best when you're trying to remove your midsoles from your uppers. Helps really relax that glue, and that's actually how we remove the midsole here from the upper of the shoe. It was already coming apart, so any, wrong side. Here we go. It was already coming apart, so what you basically did was you took your, I took a cotton swab and actually I didn't even use real acetone. I just used Angelus Leather Preparing Deglazer here. I just took that in a cotton swab, and every loose area that I saw, just kind of rubbed it in there, and of course it peeled right on off. So here's a clip. You guys did just watch a clip of me removing the midsole from the outer sole. And so if you guys want to see in detail how I remove the midsole from the upper, I'll do that too, because I can't remember if I pre-recorded that part or not. So anyway, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to clean off all the old glue from the midsole and the ice here. Go ahead and get these ready to go in the ice box. I like to call it the oven. Get these just nice and icy, right? And get these ready to be reapplied here. So after you get the midsole attached to the upper, I like to go ahead and apply a full layer of glue onto the outer sole before we attach it to the rest of the shoe. Let that first layer go ahead and dry for about a good 10 to 20 minutes, and then after that you'll reapply some more glue section by section according to what part you're going to glue first. And we're going to do the same thing for the midsoles. Just apply a full layer of glue onto the bottom of the midsole before you attach the outer sole. Dry for about 10 to 20 minutes, and then apply more glue according to which section it is that you're going to do first. So after we let that first full layer of glue dry for about a good 10 to 20 minutes, when we go to put on the second layer, that's when we go ahead and break it up into sections. So I just went on and put that second layer on there. I started in the back. After about 3 minutes of the glue drying, I went on and reheated it with my heat gun and then went on and stuck it together. So we're just going to repeat that process until we have the entire outer sole glued onto the midsole.